we're just waiting for everyone to wake up. It's early morning, but today we're gonna be doing a city tour. Community rides can be on fast highways, or we're gonna try to traverse everything from traffic congested pedestrians to seeing the whitest cop available, whitest traffic cop. Morning. I have pedals. Yahoo! Oh, I got pedals. All right. So we started at 6 a.m. Good thing they reserved casino parking for us at the sixth floor.
That was awesome. Really, really convenient.
And part of the plan is to have our traffic marshals get together early in the morning because this is a little bit of a different day. So we had day one, road bike, New Clark City, no cars, no tricycles, no trucks. But having a city tour is quite challenging because imagine having to manage how many people do you think?
Oh, at least 35 people for sure.
35 to 40 people, including CRZ. I think we're more than 50,
Oh, yeah.
right? Um, so we had to bring in the most experienced traffic marshals in the CRZ community. These are the guys that are, you can say, veteran in ODAX.
Yeah, veteran Audax and regulars riding in city areas for sure.
So we got M, we got Tommy the Tank, we had the local bikes that are going to be used for this day. And we also had a chance to meet an early wake up call for our folding bike group. Now, folding bike, from what I know, had a huge jump during COVID.
Yeah, during the pandemic, I mean, we all of a sudden the folding bikes, became very, very popular for a lot of people, even those that were just getting into biking. And the best part about it now is there's so many different kinds. They're customizable. I mean, we saw all kinds of different bikes.
What I like about folding bikes is that it became an entry point for most people who lived in the city, right? And you would see different backgrounds from uncles, aunties, grandmas to grandpas.
Yep.
But cycling became more popular because everyone had access to folding bikes. It was easy to transport. It was easy to step off the pedal.
True.
You didn't have to be scared on having clipless pedals. Basically, folding bikes were made for, I could confidently say, city touring.
City touring, urban living, all of that.
And I was really surprised when I saw how these folding bikes were outrageously tricked out.
Yeah, definitely. It's very cool to see.
I saw one with a gold chain.
Yeah.
I saw one Bromptons, and they're like I think the Ferraris of.
One had a great leather wrap on the top tube.
Yeah, and I really like it when people bring bags with them. It became fashionable. Waving hands is like a signature move of folding bikers. They're just fun, easygoing.
They're having a great time. Look at them.
Yeah, just having a great time. Men, women, gentlemen with mustaches. Dude, that guy, I remember his mustache was like Samson and Delilah.
World class mustache.
Yeah, world class mustache. It's like the sign of geniuses. So anyway, Tom, this is the part where we just left Solair. Solair is located in a reclaimed area.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I think many years ago when I was young, this area that you're seeing right now, this specific road, was in fact ocean.
Wow.
So this was an ocean filled with, I think, sand, and then new establishments came in. Solair came in, Resorts World came in, Mall of Asia
Yeah, Mall. Yeah.
by the bay opened up, but it became a really nice area during the pandemic. This is where we used to train. Remember those days?
Oh, the early days, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm just glad that Ecomp 3 decided to drop by here and have a day 2 city tour.
It's definitely a big difference from what we did up in Clark. So it was a nice mix, and judging by the amount of people that we had out there and the smiles, everyone had a great time.
Now, I just want to give special mention to Ecom as a club, as a group of riding individuals. The amount of safety and the amount of concern, the uh, the ability to organize themselves.
Certainly, I think anytime you have a large group, but they're willing to mold themselves to the situation and everything around them, the environment, it just makes everything go so much smoother.
It was really difficult to handle large group of cyclists because sometimes they're very unpredictable in the road. Some
True,
people spread too much. Some people are not respectful of fellow drivers.
true.
And I just want to give huge salute to the organization, the team leaders,
Yes,
the heads of this club, this team, for training everyone so well. It was so easy for our marshals.
yeah. I mean, we talk about putting everyone in the CRZ bubble so that we can move around efficiently and safely. And when you have a group that cared so much about preparing themselves to be in that bubble, it just made our job so much easier and so much more fun for everyone.
So what the location that you're seeing right now is called Mall of Asia. One of the biggest tourism feature is IKEA. Can you believe that?
Yeah, absolutely. I love IKEA.
I mean, when IKEA opened up here, everyone was on a frenzy, and you had to set up an appointment to just get in. But another feature of Mall of Asia, the reason why we love coming over here, is during the pandemic. This is where we did our laps.
That's right, the Okada Loop, and then after that, the Oceanfront Loop.
So we are going right, and you will witness where we all started. CRZ, in fact, started in this same parking lot.
Yep,
Can you believe that?
absolutely. Yeah, it's amazing to see.
I mean, Conrad wasn't there yet before. It was just a plain old asphalt road. We all met in the parking lot and then decided to just get together. Just like this guy. This guy again.
That's
This
it.
guy with a
The
mustache.
world class mustache.
The world class mustache. Exactly what CRZ was all about. It was all about fun. It was all about building a community.
Yeah, healthy lifestyle.
It all started like that. It wasn't about racing. It was really all about just sharing smiles, sharing waves, sharing the road.
Yep, absolutely.
So this experience here made it a little bit perfect for the CRZ marshals to be on the same wavelength as everyone else. And we decided that there were other marshals who stayed here at Conrad,
True.
and they decided to stand by, and we pick them up. And these are the boys.
And they were ready to go. It was
Oh yeah,
fantastic.
that guy over there, that strawberry guy, that's Jerwin. He just got certified.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, just a week or so ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so a week ago, Jerwin just got certified to be part of CRZ. And when we say certification, some people decide to learn how to bike and skip the trial and error. Ice is the one in yellow. Ice is one of the, you can say, landmark, the foundation of CRZ. That includes Lori from day one.
Absolutely.
Those guys have been very, very helpful to us. And we just love this place. This is a very memorable place, Mall of Asia. And it's really nice to share it with other people.
Absolutely. Feels like home whenever we go back there.
Now, when we stopped over here and doing those waves, it's because we have photographer friends
Yes.
who are very dear to us. And again, it's a Mr. Mustache. He never gets out of energy, man. I love this guy. But that's the hallmark of the this cycling community, you know. We met some of our photographer friends, and after taking some shots, they decided to follow us.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, having them follow us along and get pics at different points in the ride today was just amazing.
Just like her.
Yep.
So thank you very much to our photographers for keeping us company. So from Conrad from IKEA, now we head off summer out.
Yeah, so now we're actually headed towards one of the big landmarks, Rizal Memorial. and then onward from there.
So Rizal Memorial is not the it's not a stadium, huh? It's a
No,
Rizal Park.
Rizal Park. Yeah.
So Rizal Park. But we're gonna snake through the city area. Oops, sorry, lost my balance. But we just wanted to showcase how big the group was. But staying on this part of the lane made it easier for vehicular traffic to pass us on the left side. That huge dome over there is not a UFO.
No, no,
I,
it's not.
I think that's IMAX, eh?
IMAX and the skating rink.
IMAX and a skating rink. These are our friends from the south. So CRZ is all over the place, all over the Philippines. So we had our friends from the south come to us. We have CRZ Singapore, headed by Dexter and Yan. And we have our new faces in CRZ, headed by Benny, Eric, Joff, and Jerwin. So this four stooges
Yeah.
just got into CRZ and they're loving it because they have an instant community where we support their learning program, and it's just nice to really see everyone paid forward.
Absolutely, and you see their confidence growing every single week, and they're trying new rides, going further, going harder. It's just awesome to witness.
Now, Tom, the reason why our CRZ community are at the back, everyone is at the back, is because of this no drop culture.
Absolutely.
Can you tell everyone what's this no drop culture and what's the prevailing culture right now in
Yeah.
cycling?
So when you look at a no drop culture, the whole idea here is that no one gets left behind. Of course, everyone is hopefully in a place where we can stay together, even if there's a mechanical, someone from CRZ stays with that person. Like today, we were fixing flat tires, things like that. But the idea is that no one gets left behind, and that's a much safer way to move about when you're in a big group for sure. And I think it ends up making everything more fun. The other side of that culture is where I guess you could say they try to drop their co-riders and things like that, and maybe it's because they want to show how strong they are, fast they are, whatever that thing is. But I think that's a big challenge right now because I think the community side of riding is much more valuable, much more enjoyable for those participants. There's always a time to play bikes, and we like doing that. From time to time, but when you're riding as a community and you're able to keep everyone together, then that just enhances the experience overall.
And I think it becomes less intimidating for people to get into cycling. I think that's one of the biggest challenges.
Oh, absolutely. I think that whole idea of joining a group and not knowing if they're going to leave you behind, that would be enough to keep you to stay home. So, yeah, I think just knowing that you're going to be supported, that you're going to be surrounded by people that are enjoying the same thing you are, and the pace is going to be something that you can not get too worried about is a big part of why this stuff is
Correct.
successful.
Correct. And if you see in this group, all the CRZ boys are behind because there will be times that there's going to be a split
Yeah,
in the group. And we want to make sure that everyone who gets left behind has the confidence not to panic.
absolutely. Especially when you're riding in an urban area, maybe you get split by just a traffic light. It's just not safe for you to proceed anymore. And what's great is you've got a group of people staying behind that are going to guide that group two now through the next traffic light. Group one is going to go through normally and then slow their pace down so that everybody can come back together again.
We rode in Singapore.
Yeah, a lot.
We rode in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur.
Yep.
And we know the challenge of navigating through traffic without pissing off vehicular traffic.
Well, when we're on the road, we're also a vehicle. I mean, that's how the law's written. So we have to honor traffic signals. We have to be in the right lanes. We have to move across lanes the right way. And of course, the only way to do that when you're in a big group like this is using hand signals so that everyone can see where we're going and what we're doing. And we did a great job of that today with this group, and they were fantastic to ride with.
They follow the traffic lights. Red is red.
Red's
Red is
red.
stop.
Ready to stop.
Green is go.
Yeah, that's it.
And if you get cut off from the red light, don't rush it.
Yes, exactly.
Respect because you are guaranteed that people will wait.
And that awareness is really important. It's important not just for the safety reasons, but again, if you're in the second group, you don't have to worry that you're now not going to be part of the adventure and the ride that we're on. You get to, just take a breather and catch up to the group, and the group is ready to receive you.
This park, this area of the city is very popular for joggers.
Yeah.
Just because during the pandemic this was closed off, and when everything opened, it just stayed that way.
Yep.
And it's one of those pocket areas where you still see greens
Yeah, true.
and trees. And we want to thank the local government for keeping the vibe of healthy living.
Well, and this area is unique because you're definitely in a very urban environment in all of Manila whenever you're visiting. But this area tends to be just a tad bit slower, a tiny bit less traffic, but lots of green to be able to see and enjoy.
And you would notice that there are other riders that would insert themselves in the group, and it does not matter.
No,
If you're part of the club, not part of the team, you're welcome to join.
absolutely. Everybody's welcome. They always are. And, we're happy to ride with new faces all the time.
And that's what we've been trying to promote in the CRZ community. And the reason why we're always growing is the passion to share a common language, which is, well, as simple as biking. Racing, yes, we love racing, but just like what Tom always says, you win a race today, people forget tomorrow.
Absolutely. And this is when you're doing these kinds of rides, you're truly building the community and you're building excitement and enjoyment within the sport itself, and that just keeps it growing, and that's good for everyone.
You're so famous in Indonesia, bro. Cruz!
Thank you
You're
so
so
much.
famous, man.
Sir, thank you so much. We want to send our stories to everyone.
Okay.
Take a photo.
Okay.
Thank you. Humps, humps, humps. Humps.
Get ready.
You ready?
Go. Right. Sa south pa.
Okay, so as soon as we got to Rojas, I didn't know that there's what do you call that? Like a secondary road? No, service road.
Service road. Yeah.
Okay, so Ali, our expert Googler, and Ram, our team leader for the day, uh, brought everyone on the service road, which I think was a lot safer.
It just made all the difference.
And this is the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or BSP hub. That's one of those banks. But Roxas Boulevard is really popular. The reason why it's popular, it's because that's where the American embassy is.
Yes, the U.S. embassy's there. Of course, we have Northport. It's just a very, very busy road.
And Rojas is very popular in the city because of all the, you can say, nightlife, restaurants, hotels, just because of its proximity to Manila Bay.
True. And the yacht harbor and everything.
And I think it became very popular because of the sunset effect. So we got our friends over here who are just chilling out. Again, no need to panic. We have our CRZ marshals to make sure that if something happens to you, you get a flat tire, you're going to be helped out. We have our uncles and aunties just chilling out, enjoying the.
Just enjoying the ride.
Oh, yeah.
It was all smiles today. It looked fantastic.
I mean, look at the wind on her vest, huh? It's just really, really a no stress ride today. I really loved it.
we joke around about, oh, let's have a chill ride, let's have a cafe ride, and we rarely do it. But today was a genuine 100% chilled cafe ride that ended in a cafe, literally.
But I gotta admit, I live in the Philippines. I've never been to Rizal Park.
I'm ashamed to admit I've been here for over 10 years and I've never been there either. So it was great to visit it for the first time as well.
I've only seen Rizal Park because I have to go somewhere in Pasay. Never had a chance to stop over and check it out. So today was really a good experience for me, and it's nice that I get to share that with CRZ Indonesia, our guys, our
Absolutely.
friends from Ecomp. Um, and I am so happy that they were game to stop and take photos.
I think they had a great time, and I even heard a couple of them remarking, I didn't realize that this particular memorial was manned by Philippine Marines that are there on guard, doing their service there. So that was amazing, and hats off to our Philippine Marines.
So I was literally taken aback how preserved, how well taken cared of. I think the administration previously and this administration, our government, really started to have a focus on parks and recreation, like a very specific team just to take care of that. So as a Filipino, I'm very proud now to really bring our guests here at the Rizal Memorial Park. So Rizal, just a little bit of a background, is our national hero, and seeing different cultures, different religions come
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
because of something common, which is biking, makes this photo op for me rather special.
I think it was a beautiful morning, a beautiful time to be able to reflect, and everyone is having a blast taking pictures.
So looking at this, it's like Philippines versus Indonesia,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like there's there Indonesia versus Philippines. But today our superstars are our friends from Indonesia.
Absolutely, 100%.
And I like it that they were having a good time, all smiles, no stress, thumbs up. It's just you can really feel the vibe.
It was really refreshing to be able to experience this city ride with them, because they were all seeing it for the first time in many ways. So that was fantastic, and just knowing that they were enjoying themselves all along the way was very comforting.
The contrasting colors of blue and wine red uh, gave it so much joy. Except Ali, she was on pink.
Yeah, we got CRZ Barbie representing. So yeah, she
Right.
looked great.
And I'm really proud of our marshals. They were so cool. No shouting. For this particular event, we didn't use our race radios anymore.
Yep, yep.
And it was proof that if this is part of your lifestyle, it literally becomes easy.
Yeah, everyone is able to work together. We were very clear on directions, and of course, in this particular case, making sure we had a really good route for everyone.
So, after Rizal Park, our next destination is
Oh, we went to the cathedral, which was just spectacular, beautiful. So yeah, that was a little bit of a move to get from the park over there, but everyone got together and worked with each other as we navigated a few busy intersections and made our way over.
so the cathedral that Tom is talking about is Intramuros. But to give you a little bit of a background about Rizal Park, this is what it's all about. It was in 1913. I didn't know it was 1913 built.
Wow,
I didn't know. So I guess
just over 100
I
years.
missed that day in school when we were talking about history. Yeah, so bad for me. But after some photo op, we went ahead, went straight to Intramuros, and just like what the video shows, everyone was still together. Nobody was left behind. Speed was regulated by Tommy the Tank, Ali, Ram, M, Tito Edwin, Ice, and everyone in between.
You know what I loved about this part of the ride this morning was, as you rolled into Intramuros, you just realized that there was this sort of welcoming feeling, because the minute we went under the Intramuros arch, there's these beautiful bike lanes. I mean, they really want people to come here and ride and enjoy the old town and see all of these different historical buildings and areas.
Morning.
It was absolutely fantastic.
It's funny you mentioned the arch. You know, coming over here, I have a sense of history back in the 1600s, 1700s, and to see it in front of you still preserved and standing is surreal. And when you mentioned about the bike lanes, I didn't expect that this would be a bike
Lane.
friendly tourist spot.
I was the same way. Right when we made this turn,
There you go.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Whoa, these are bike lanes just for us. The road to the right is just for vehicles." And how special is that? And to your point, even our friends from Indonesia recognize that this was this long-standing architecture,
Thank you, Nyan, for
and are just
joining.
amazed at how well it has stood the test of time. And they thoroughly enjoyed seeing this inner part of Intramuros.
So I really like this format.
Anong
It
gap?
gives cyclists like me the comfort level that I know if I come here with my friends, it's a worthwhile trip.
No doubt, you get to ride in a beautiful area,
Look at that.
perfectly safe on your own bicycle
time.
course, and what an inviting experience. That's what I got out of it.
Even for just for videography and taking photographs, it becomes a
Ingat,
landmark.
ingat, ah.
This bike lane, we take it for granted, but I can guarantee you, as a cyclist, and seeing bike lanes overseas, like in Singapore, you know, in Malaysia,
In Malaysia, absolutely.
and to see this now in the heart of my city, it's kind of yeah, me
Well,
being proud.
We were really excited when we saw bike lanes it being built in Clark, and Clark has done such a great job of building an environment that welcomes cyclists. To see this in the heart of Manila is just mind blowing and fantastic. So what a huge blessing it is for cyclists that want to go to this area.
You can mix the vibe of the modern and still have the background of the old city. So Intramuros used to be beside the bay, like literally the walls. Outside the walls was already the ocean.
Wow.
So for so many years, that ocean started to just go away
lane.
further and further and further because of land
Bike lane,
reclamation. But hey,
inner.
that's the price of
Right.
progress.
That's it. That's it.
And the things that you see here on this shot are the homes
Bike lane.
and
Motorcycle.
houses that have sprouted out during
On
the
the
years
left.
inside the wall. So we're still inside the fort,
Right.
right? So this is a walled city, and it just made me so happy when I saw glimpses of cobblestones, and the moment that you turn on the right, that's where the cathedral was.
Correct, correct. It was really awesome to be rolling through this area because there was definitely a sense of vibrancy. There was commerce going on. There's people visiting, people just hanging out on the Saturday morning in front of the home where they live, and just taking it all in. So that was a really special treat for all of us.
What really reminded me of this ride is like, when you ride in small villages,
Yeah.
in the far flung areas of the Philippines, like a province. So it gave me that nostalgic feeling
Absolutely.
of going to grandma's village and seeing this wall, seeing those gates, seeing the mix. I mean, a lot of the generation now do not appreciate this anymore. We don't focus on history anymore.
True.
And for the local government to promote this in the most, you can say, sustainable way, which is cycling tourism.
Absolutely. And I think as a cyclist, one of the things I found is that you see more than you would if you were driving in a car, and that sort of thing. So it's a great way to take in an area like this for sure.
Now look at this. When you say you see more, this is what you see more. That's the cathedral. I mean, how amazing is that?
Just rolling up to the front of this building that's been around for a few hundred years, and being able to witness it in person and take pictures, it was just spectacular.
Okay, so we're gonna stop over here for a moment, just because of the grandeur of the site. We're gonna stop over, get some taho,
Tahoe, we got dirty ice cream.
dirty ice cream,
Yeah.
healthy ice cream. We have tourists coming in, but we're gonna stop over for a while, and please join us and enjoy the site. We're gonna have some photos, say hi, hellos to everyone, and I'm just happy that we did this tour. If not, I would have not seen this.
Yeah, this was unexpected, and it definitely won't be the last time I go down through this area.
The most number of bicycles I've seen in front of the church. What a perfect sight. Just look at that.
Just a,
Bicycles bringing people together.
yeah, just a beautiful morning. What a great community ride in a great community.
And you know what I noticed in this area? It was super clean.
Very, very clean.
I can guarantee it was super clean. And I think that alone is already a game changer. And people took the opportunity to take photographs, and this is what we got. Enjoy the moment. We'll leave it from here, and then we'll be back later when we go back to the coffee shop.
Mamaya muna.
Still complete.
Makanan Makassar yang ikan-ikan di Jakarta yang enak gimana? Selain Melani.
Thank you very much. Our friends from Indonesia, really appreciate them. And I think everyone's all smiles. Thank you very much for visiting us.
Mucho gracias, mucho.
Thank you, sir. I like your mustache.
Thank you. Mucho gracias.
Thank you. See you.
Sabe mucho.
What is terima kasih?
I don't know.
No, in Philippines.
Thank you. Thank you. Gracias.
How much just give the 50 pesos, the red one.
Oh, there you go, you have points. That's giving way to you, man. So you just have to spend it.
Itu harus susu kacang itu. 20. Ini ada 20 nih. Tahu juga namanya.
Man, sometimes we forget that you are still a foreigner.
Isang takal lang yung malapot ako pero hindi ako translate.
They thought you're already Filipino.
Okay, boys, follow Nikki for coffee. Coffee time. Boys, coffee time. Hello, Mr. Temu. What's coffee in Indonesian?
Indonesia.
Kapela.
Kape.
Kapela. Okay, follow. Let's have coffee.
Coach, I'll put your water.
Oh, sige. Oh, thank you, sir. Okay na yan.
Maluwag.
Hindi, inumin ko naman.
Ayan, coach ha.
Oh, sige, hanapan kita.
Remember me.
I'll remember you.
When you can see one. Bye.
Hey!
Go, Ali. Ali Cat. Dude, I already posted them. Hello. Hello, Aaron. Whoa.
And then the door, and then there's
Yeah. 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 Okay, there's a car.
Ay, teka, baka nakikita. Kung photobomb. Hi, Coach!
Hello. Thanks for joining our tour.
Matapos mo ko tawagin kuya, makakabihin mo na pala ako.
Hello. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Yung mga sinasabi ni kung kinabukasan, parang sinungaling talaga, no? Wi-Fi, nakahapon. Meron sa bubuhay, yung dala mag-isa. Ganun, pindot siya nun. Yun, pagkawin niya dun. Mahap lang pa. Pindot na. Ayaw.
Em, makikipicture na lang ako. Sure. Akin na bike mo. Saan? Ay, sorry po.
Sige, sama ka. Hindi.
You want perturbation? Slow motion? No, on this side. At speed, at speed.
My bike's already there.
This is Ali, our organizer. She takes charge of the female division. And today's episode,
A Manila Intramuros ride.
Intramuros ride. And everyone's here.
Five, seven, seven.
No, white chocolate only. I know. White chocolate. Mango white chocolate. Ito ah, mang iPad. Sekalian aja pesan. You have to have bread and butter. What we call it is keep the lights on.
You know, sometimes we race a lot, we bike a lot, but sometimes we need a break from coffee. And for someone who's never ridden before and decided to bike, right? When did you start biking?
Yesterday.
Yes, yesterday. So if you think I'm crazy, Indonesians are crazier. Thank you very much. Our friends over here. They said that cycling is only for the big boys, like that guy. But moms and females can also bike, right? There you go. Look at the outfit. Perfect. Look at, yeah. Everyone, even if you don't know how to ride yet. And there's Ali. Ali. There you go. Fun and smiles. Yes, sir?
Flat chan.
Okay, okay. Worst comes to worst, grab, huh? Okay, see you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. See you.
Terima kasih ya.
Hey guys, awas.
just ride beside me.
Okay.
I'll try to
Make sure that...
make sure that it has. Oh, no? Ah, yes.
Maliit mo ka lang ito, maliit. Pero... Siapa yang mau pulang? Ya.
Mini pa.
Flat?
After that super long coffee break, we head back home to Solair.
Yeah, just a straight shot back. We didn't plan on deviating much, but it was such a great morning, and now it was time to head back to the hotel.
What I like about this part of the ride is the cobblestones.
Yes, we had to get out there and play on the cobblestones a little bit and bounce our chains around, but it was super fun.
You know, when you're on a road bike, you hate bumps and cracked roads, but this one is an exception.
Yeah, it was fun, and it was a tiny little glimpse on what I think some of these guys feel when they're on the Paris-Roubaix trail, because if that's at all what it feels like, kudos to them.
But if you give me a choice, I really like the what do you call it? The romantic. Oh, it's Mr. Mustache again. Goodness, he always has that energy. I love that guy. Anyway, enough of the commercial. So we got Daniel. We got some of our friends from yesterday's ride. This is Evie, our female marshal and mechanic, and of course, Nikki. Solid foundation.
Nikki was just an absolute pillar for this entire opportunity, and he just did a great job leading that group of people and with the mechanics and marshals.
And I think he's a superstar. So we're now going to leave the walled city, and that's M showing off, of course.
Enjoying
There's
the
a
cobble.
camera.
That's right.
Yeah. And then here's another guy showing off. And then, no, that's Tommy. That's Dexter showing off. Julian's not showing off.
No,
Okay.
just enjoying it.
Just enjoying it. So this is the arc. Marks the end of our visit inside the walled city. And this scene is not complete unless we get that arch. And Ali, again, leads the way. Going home. And going home was smoother than expected.
Much smoother, fairly quick, and again, everyone just really happy to enjoy themselves out on the road.
Yeah, Ali's at the back. I am at the back, just making sure that nobody's left behind. If there's someone left behind, we're gonna make sure that we're gonna bring them back. So Julian decided to be the last guy with Nikki, making sure that everyone is counted and on the line. There were some challenges in the traffic, but surprisingly very smooth.
I was really impressed with the cars that stopped even when we were running a little bit longer through the intersections, because we did have quite a big group. They were really patient, nobody honking horns or yelling anything. So that was really nice, and it really showed that the city recognizes and embraces cyclists, and given the opportunity to be courteous, they're happy to respond back with the same.
But I think I'm glad you mentioned that. I really think that this is a very good example how cyclists and motorists can coexist.
100%.
It's as simple as being courteous, polite. I can guarantee you the hardest part of being angry is getting angry with a person who's smiling.
True, a smile and a wave goes a long way in helping you get through whatever you're working through, but especially on the road.
So it's a culture in CRZ that we never shout of tricycle drivers and pedestrians. What's our famous bike? What's the replacement for that?
Good morning.
Yeah, just say good morning. I can guarantee you it changes the mood of the people who hear that statement. This is Ram, by the way. Ram is our ultimate lead.
Oh yeah, he did a great job. He knew exactly where we were going today, and along with Edwin, and that just made everything flow much better.
And did you see his face? Just relax, chill, making sure that everyone was there.
I think chill runs in his blood. He's always chilling.
He's like cool as ice. So that's
Yeah.
Ram. We're very proud of that guy for joining us today. Just showed up, wanted to pay it forward for everything that we've done in the community, and that's what makes it special. And I think what we saw with the ecomp group is the same feeling and the same vibe that I feel in CRZ.
Oh, absolutely. You can tell this group appreciates one another, wants to ride together, enjoys riding together, and they were happy to pick out a destination several thousand kilometers away and come and have some fun in the Philippines.
It's a unique culture nowadays. Especially road biking is very cliquish.
Very much.
Cliquish in such a way that if you don't ride the same clothing, you don't ride the same bike, you're out. Yeah?
And you know what's interesting when you say that, because when you go into the folding bike world, there's so many different things going on in these bikes. Some of them are very clean and there's not a lot of adorning them. Others have all kinds of bags, all kinds of gadgets. I mean, you name it. And so that uniqueness, or even an eclecticness, if you will, is just really awesome to see, because every bike has its own personality, and you don't see that in road biking.
Road biking is just seriousness.
Very serious.
And when you see folding bikes, it just brings back a dial, a notch below seriousness.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like, I mean, when I look at these folding bikes, they sort of bring back a jovial feeling, you know.
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's light. It's fun.
Nobody's racing over here, and as you can see, everyone knew where their lane is.
Yes.
Nobody was unnecessarily swerving when there are cars behind. Just let them pass.
Absolutely. We wave cars by all the time, letting them know, number one, it's safe for them to pass us. We're aware that they're there, but more importantly, we're not there to hold up traffic. We're moving slower than they are, and we want them to go by and get on with their day. No worries.
And you can see the vibe of the entire group being on one lane. As a motorist, as a driver myself, when you see, oh, it's Mustache again.
Mustache is back.
Man, he's so. Anyway, I love that guy.
He's the star of the movie.
I think he's a megastar in Indonesia.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that mustache. So going back to our conversation, whenever you're the driver behind and you see a group of cyclists being in one lane, being predictable, it gives everyone the calmness to pass on the left.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. I think that's one of the big things if you're riding in a group. Being predictable is also being safe, but it's also really helping drivers recognize that you have organized yourself, and they're going to give you that respect. You know, they'll try to stay away from you, keep you safe, while you're also staying away from them, keeping them safe. So I think that's just a great form of mutual respect when we're on the road and sharing the roads with motorists.
Waving hands on the left is a tried and tested universal signal to anticipate that you're gonna turn left, you're gonna turn right. So all these small things, basically, you get to learn in a community ride.
Absolutely. Well, and to contrast, you know, yesterday we had race radios, and today we just had hand signals, and everyone did all of the same types of moves and everything safely, and everyone got to enjoy the ride.
You know, I like that comment, Tom, about yesterday we had race radios because, well, we didn't know who our friends are. We
Right.
didn't know how they rode.
Correct.
But after yesterday's ride to New Clark City, from the minute we passed by the 5 kilometer mark, I knew these guys were very well versed with riding.
Absolutely, and so that gave us the ability to make the call to not have to have radios today and just get out there and enjoy the ride, knowing that these guys were up to speed and able to communicate without that stuff, which just allows everyone to enjoy it. a little bit.
Nikki here is just guiding one of our friends, making sure that he's okay. A little bit of a chit chat, assuring him that everything's gonna be done soon.
Yeah, we're done soon. We're on the home stretch.
Yeah.
Headed back to the hotel.
So again, just like what we mentioned before, a lot of the CRZ marshals are always at the back, making sure the back markers do not panic trying to chase the gap.
Well, I think we had enough CRZ members supporting this ride that at no point, whether you were up front, in the middle, or at the back, was there not someone from CRZ around you close by, just to make sure that you were okay, everything was going smoothly, and that we were all headed in the right direction.
And we're now back. If you were familiar with the route a while ago, we're now back at Mall of Asia grounds.
Yep.
So that's our good friend, and we're now passing by some of the most iconic landmarks back in the Marcos era. Very well preserved, and this is basically the entire way going back home. And everyone was excited to have a hearty lunch, and some were starting to struggle because of the heat.
It did get a little bit hot, but it had been overcast earlier in the morning, which definitely made it a little bit cooler, and we did start later, so that was nice. But yeah, by this time, I think everyone is ready to get back into the AC.
But it's just amazing. They still had smiles. I mean, the energy level was still off the charts. So I think this was a really good experience for everyone, even for me as part of the organizing group. We had to really plan contingencies. But Ecom, thank you very much, guys, for making our job less stressful.
You guys were all fantastic. We really appreciate the professionalism and the cooperation that your group put forth. It was fantastic, and as Coach said, it definitely made our jobs a lot easier.
Even the traffic enforcers didn't have a problem.
No,
I mean, they
not
just
at all.
tagged behind, and they said that everything's okay. So we moved along, and once you see these buildings, you know,
You're just about there.
just about there, just about to be on the buffet table. So this the Mall of Asia grounds again. Back in the COVID days, this is where we used to ride all the time. This is the same route that marathon events use. That's Manila Bay, and if you can see from behind, they were starting to reclaim some spots again.
There's a lot of reclamation going on in Manila Bay. This is exciting to see what they're going to be doing.
So we're now back where the weekday loops happen. This specific stretch of road used to be, I think, 2.4 kilometers.
Yeah, when you did the round trip, it was about 2.4. It was a great place to ride and work on your skills during the pandemic. They've shortened it up recently just to allow for more traffic to get through and get to work, because the area has grown quite a bit.
A lot.
And they really needed to do that to kind of get everyone there. But it's still a very, very popular place to ride.
We reached IKEA. This is the parking lot of the arena. So arena is where they usually hold the basketball games,
Yeah.
concerts. So this place is really, really popular. We have our last back markers just behind us, and our finishers.
く花も露草もいつかは人と巡り合い語る夢もあるだろうだのになぜ訪れない幸せが泣くものか僕は男だ耐えて待つ耐えて待つその日は来ると手を取り父と笑い合う日が来ると
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you, videographer.
Number 1.
For joining us for today. So it was a beautiful 2-day adventure.
Yes.
And I think everyone finished not drunk. So everyone had a good coffee today. So it was a really coffee ride. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's give ourselves a big clap. Thank you very much.
Don't take a picture of me for the whole time. The whole
Okay, so this is the best thing about this cycling. You know, sometimes you don't know each other. Sometimes you don't even speak the same language.
Yeah.
But what I like about cycling all throughout my years is that something can bring people together.
Yes,
Number one is
of course.
smiles, okay? And in this case, two wheels. So we're going on a 2-day adventure. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we have some we all know that CRZ is all about community building and trying to bring people together, whatever the age, whatever the social status, whatever your bike, folding bike, road bike, etc. But today, we want to mark the first day of our international community friendship. We got our Singaporean guys over here. Look at those boys. They're here. But this week, we have some new faces in town. Our Indonesian friends. Oh, thank you very much, man.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Let's take a big photo. Thank you.
Okay.
So everyone's will have the same way.
Yep.
This guy is our basketball player. He just decided to bike today.
Soccer player.
Yeah, but soccer player. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for accompanying us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
For the 2 days, man.
What a 2-day ride, huh? So
Hi.
we've got some of our friends over here. So it's gonna be a 2-day adventure. I'm looking forward to it. We plan to go to park. We plan to do some climbings, and last day will be a cafe ride.
Jessica.
That's Jess in short. My name is CRZ, cruise control for short, for long. But we look forward to another ride, maybe in Jakarta, maybe in Bali. But
Yes,
these are our friends from Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Thank you very much.
We
Bye.
love you, Philippines.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The mechanics, Thank you.
It was a wonderful, super wonderful 2 days. Everything was possible because of the CRZ community. Those guys made it all possible. All our volunteers, all our hardworking mechanics, but of course our host over here, okay? So, again, we want to thank everyone for joining us on this episode. Hopefully, it became an example that cooperation is better than competition. 3.
All right.
Thank you. This would have not happened without the team of the, what do you call them? The Tuesday group. That's entertainment. That's entertainment. Well, Uncle Renel, this one's for you. You organized a really good team. Everything was seamless. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, welcome back to the headquarters. So this is the staging area of this year's eComp tour of Manila for our Indonesian friends from eComp.
That's Dexter. That's Carl, always texting the security downstairs. Right? He tries to pretend that he's busy when he doesn't want to talk to anyone. He pretends that he's talking to someone on the cell phone. But this is the staging area, so congratulations, boys, for finishing. And we want to thank Solair for helping us out, especially Mike, especially Harry, especially Renel, especially everyone. So on behalf of
All of CRZ.
and me,
CRZ Singapore.
make a sign language. I know you're deaf.
Attention, attention, all maintenance workers. You're almost complete packaging all the bicycles. Remember, be careful packing. These are very expensive. And lick it and stick it. Remember, lick it and stick it. Thank you very much for this PSA. Goodbye.
親にはぐれたひな鳥もいつかは優しい懐に帰る明日もあるだろうだのになぜ巡り会えぬ父の影泣くものか僕は男だ
So everything's packed and ready to go. So if you want to put anything inside the boxes, you can now go down by the basement and you can store your helmet or anything that you want to put in your boxes. That's it. Packed up. And
That's a wrap. That's a wrap, folks. See you later. See you next year. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You know.
we're ready to roll. Thank you.
野に咲く花も梅雨草もいつかは人と巡り合い語る夢もあるだろう
Thank you very much for trusting our mechanics. We owe everything to these boys and girls. Just one girl, but yeah. And our flight video announcer, Tommy the Tank. But hey, we enjoyed it. The mechanics really enjoyed it. We really appreciate. They tried their best. It's not perfect, so if you find anything out of place, please let us know. We are more than happy to try to find a way to solve it. But yeah, it's not perfect. We will try our best next time. If you find anything that we need to adjust, we are more than happy to listen to your suggestion. So there, thank you very much. Renel, Harry, Mike, Daniel, thank you. Bye. Oh, yeah! Woo! Okay. Finally, we're done. We got our the guy that made it happen. So thank you very much, Harry, Mike, Renel, BJ, the entire team for making it happen for us. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.